What's going on, Mr. Trickman, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Zombies video. So today I'm going to be analysing and kind of explaining the comic book loading screen that we saw at the end of issue 4 of the Call of Duty Zombies comic. Let's go. Now, I call this a loading screen. It's kind of in the style of the loading screens, but it's not really. So the past couple that we've gotten have been actual loading screens that we've seen in-game that have been reimagined. So first one I got was Nuketown. The second one was Ascension, or some argue that it's the Rising Drac, but I think Ascension, and the one that we got before that in issue 3 was Mob of the Dead and kind of Nactor and Toten. And this one is kind of a mix of World at War maps. It's all the World at War maps actually, that little thing about it. And it's very interesting. So we're actually going to be starting on the bottom right, and well, the bottom two panels mainly. So what we see in the bottom two panels is the giant cutscene. Now, as we know, in the giant cutscene, we've got our Origins crew, or well, 3 members of the crew, and they basically go to the Reese or the Giant and see Richtofen 1.0. They try and stop him doing whatever this stuff is, try and make him do, their own thing, release test subjects, all that. We all know the cutscene very well. Then Richtofen 2.0, he comes out, shoots 1.0 in the head. And that's kind of what we're seeing here. And on the bottom right, we see, well, exactly that. He's out the teleporter and he's shooting himself in the head. And what this comic kind of is showing the repercussions of him shooting himself in the head. Showing what he's changed. How he's kind of changed, well, everything. So, whenever he shoots himself in the head, the plane in Nactor and Toten is what we see in the top left. That no longer crashes, alright? It kind of causes this butterfly effect. So Richtofen doesn't do all this stuff with 935 and 115, doesn't cause all the zombies to happen, and then, that then therefore allows the plane from Nactor and Toten to land safely as opposed to crashing in the airfield like we see in the map. On the top middle column, we see Verrückt, and we see someone playing a bit of baseball, or rounders, whatever he's playing there, depends where you're from of course. And we know it's Verrückt because we see the fountain. In the top right we see someone taking care of a patient, because as we know Verrückt is a kind of mental asylum, and it's all looking very nice, very friendly. And in the top right we see Shino Numa. Now, at first when I saw this, I thought it was some sort of pirate ship, I'm not going to lie, because the thing in the top right of the single image there, that looks like a pirate ship flag, and I was very confused, and I got a closer look at it, and I was like, okay, I'm an idiot, it's Shino Numa. And what we see is Peter McCain's parachute. And guess who's not there? Peter McCain. In the actual story that we know, Peter McCain jumps out of the plane and he lands Shino Numa and he's hanging there from the parachute. Alright, he basically gets killed by doing this and he's hanging there. But because of Richtofen dying, he no longer ends up hanging there. That completely gets wiped and Peter McCain's gone. Now, there's not much else to talk about here, right? There's no like hidden message or anything. It's really just that. Like, I mean, you can look at the arrow going across to show the different pictures, and something I've seen some people speculating is the fact that, the dates are going backwards. So 1943, 1940, 1930, and how what we're thinking right now is that he kills him and changes what happens in the future. So why are the dates going backwards? Shooting him in the future isn't going to change the past. So why is this happening? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know. I can't even think of any actual reasons why. But something I do want to mention is the bottom left picture, right? That is, Therese, teleporter. However, I don't know who's standing inside the teleporter, right? Could be, Maxis, Dr. Monte. People are obviously going to say, let's just Richtofen, he's going to shoot himself in the head. It's not though, alright? We know at the very front there in the picture, we can see, oh, technically the back, depending how you look at it, we see Takeo with his katana. To the right, we see Dempsey. And on the left, that looks to me like Richtofen 2.0. Alright, why is he there? Alright, he came out the teleporter, he didn't go in. Alright, and that's what's confusing me. Nikolai is nowhere to be seen here. And we see Richtofen 2.0. So who's in the teleporter? That's the question I'm having, and I honestly don't know how to answer it. And I'm feeling like these two pictures, two bottom ones, are actually, they're both the giant, but they're completely different. if you look at the teleporters look a bit different to me. Right? So the one on the left, if you, well, technically, I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain this without sounding like a complete idiot. So if we look at the bottom right picture, alright, I'm gonna have close-ups to show you exactly what I mean. You can see this little bit in the teleporter that looks like panels coming down, maybe some steps to, you know, if you're in a wheelchair or something. I don't know. That's just, let's ignore that I just said that. Just like it's a wee ramp that you can go down. On the one on the left, there's no ramp there, and it's just tiny little details like that which make me think, you know, that could be a different teleporter. I might be going way too into speculation mode here, but it's very, very possible. It's Treyarch. Nothing's ever too much of Treyarch. Alright, we had Jason Bloody Blundell blinking Morse code. Right? I mean, that's just, you know, whenever you say the head of zombies blinked Morse code on camera, nothing's impossible. Alright? So, that's really it though. There's nothing else I can say about this. The world's changed. I don't know what this means, what it's going to mean. If we get a DLC 5, this could basically be some of the stuff we're seeing. Right? So, like in one of the cutscenes after an Easter egg, we see this world happening. You know, it's all perfect world, it's nice, everything. But I really do not know. So, this was more of an analysis than, you know, explanation. But no one can really explain it yet. We've not got all the pieces of the puzzle. That's what all these comic book loading screens are. It's just one massive puzzle. And we need to put all the pieces together. And, you know, we don't have all the pieces yet. So it makes it more difficult. I reckon in the next issue we get, this is going to make a lot more sense to us. But, like I say, for now, not 100% sure yet. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. So, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, maybe subscribe or at it, it'd be very nice of you to do. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.